Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 5 trades. Today's date is September the 23rd, and on this day there was some high impact news affecting the pound. We can certainly take a look at that news. Here it is right here at the Forex Factory calendar, Thursday, September the 23rd, 7 a.m. this morning, right here. Pound. It's high impact news. Purchase facility, another purchase facility, and a policy summary right here. Now, generally as a rule, this is not quite as strong as like bank rates and whatnot, and non-farm payroll, or of course that's first Friday of each month. But anyhow, when you see it just black, this represents just being neutral. If it's red, it's stronger and will be selling, like in this situation, selling either the pound or the euro. Now if it's green, we'll be buying. But this is just flat, but it doesn't mean that the market will not move. So, getting to the charts, as I said, I did 5 trades here. Got into trades around quarter after, 20 after. Anyhow, it was 30 or 40 minutes like before the news coming out, and my charts were telling me to buy the pound. Now I did the 5 here, didn't do absolutely every pound pair. Well, there's only 2 other ones, but these are the 5 that I decided to go with. Now, before I get into these trades, I repeat this every day within the first few minutes, as this is very important for your success at trading the markets. I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time, and that includes all my trigger systems. It took me 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. To get that up to 80 or 90% success rate, you'll have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time, a lot of demo trading, and a lot of education. I provide the education. You must buy the education, and then you must do the homework, or you will fail at trading. I highly suggest putting in more than 1 trade at a time, as no one knows which pair will move the greatest number of pips. That is why I place 3 or more trades at a time. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. If you leave your name and email address, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Now, most of these trades were pullbacks. They were not qualifying for a great way to trade. They were just doing a pullback to the goal line. Now, before I pulled the trigger on any of these trades, I drilled down the lights. That's the way I was taught about 17 years ago, 16 years ago. It's called drilling down the lights, and it's best to be going in the direction of the higher time frames. So after I drilled down the lights, I popped in an arrow which told me or suggested that it was going to go up, in other words, buying. Plus the system, as you can see right here, it's blue. The super trend is blue, and we have blue boxes. Well, as it's moving up, the blue box is starting to appear. Now, So I took the trade. Okay, let's see, pound CAD. Let's see where I took the trade. Took the trade actually where the arrow is here and this little cursor. And of course, I closed out the trade roughly when I was more or less happy. And when I'm happy, which I usually am when I get 100 or more pips, just looking at a grand total at the bottom, and it definitely is much more than 100 pips. Looks like I locked in 34 pips here, and those 34 pips on the pound CAD trade paid $2,604. So remember, I took these trades more than 30 minutes, 40 minutes before the news coming out. And my system was telling me with a very high percentage that it was going to go up. In other words, I was buying. Pound Swiss, let's see what that looks like. Another one right here. Actually, this one was qualifying for a great way to trade using the indicators top and bottom. So after I drilled down the lights, I realized it was in a buy. You know, there were blue candles and whatnot, indicators down at the bottom indicating it was going to go up. So that's exactly what I did. I bought. My stop was pretty tight right here. Before the news, stop was 6 pips. Never hit it. Closed out the trade with looks like 32 pips. And 32 pips on the pound Swiss paid $3,460. Okay, let's move on to the next pound trade, which is the pound Aussie. Now this one here was a pullback to the goal line, and of course it broke through and kept going up a little bit more. So now after I drilled down the lights, it's the same story. It was the higher time frames was telling me to buy. So that's exactly what I did. Prior to the news, stop was, well, super tight, that's for sure. Well, it was less than 10 pips, and it went less than 10 pips against me. Went like about 6 pips against me. Looks like I ended up getting 48 pips, and those 48 pips on the pound Aussie paid $3,563. And of course the system, Super Trader, or the Super Trend right here, was blue boxes, and lots of blue down at the bottom, as you can well see. So it's quite easy and simple to make trading decisions whether I should be buying and or selling. Next trade was pound New Zealand, another one that was doing the pullback. Let's see where I got in. So after I finished drilling down the lights, I knew that I should be buying. There's the arrow. Got in right here. There's my stop right there. That, if you can see it, the tiny little cursor. Let's see. Stop was only 5 pips prior to the news, so it was a pretty tight stop. And as you can see, it just went straight up. Ended up locking in, looks like 63 pips. And those 63 pips on the pound New Zealand paid out $4,436. And again, as you can see, well, took a little bit longer. If you drop it down to the 5 minutes, just to let you know that the system would be blue. And of course we have the blue boxes. Down at the bottom here probably just had one blue box, but as it went up, the other 2 kicked in. So the last trade, pound dollar, another one. Now this one also qualified for a great way to trade. Everything is screaming to be buying. Lots of blue down at the bottom, blue boxes, blue Supertran system, everything saying to buy. So let's see where I got in at. Right here at this cursor, again the stop was tight, 4 pips. Where else can you trade high impact news and have a fairly tight stop? Had some traders asking me, do you have a system that you can use small stops? Well, 4 or 5 pips is pretty small for trading high impact news. Looks like I locked in about 48 pips here, and those 48 pips on the pound dollar paid $4,800. So, have another great day of trading using my super trader. Today's pip total was 225 pips for about an hour's worth of trading. As you can see, I got out around 7:18 or so, and 225 pips ended up paying out $18,865. So if your system is not producing great results like my super trader, I suggest you get your hands on it. And to do so, all you have to do is look right below this video. You'll see the super trader system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. If you don't learn this, you'll never succeed at trading. Now my super trader system has over 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now it comes with 5 MT4 templates, 12 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. Now I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. This is what you're going to need. Also, above and beyond just the system, you're going to need a lot of this education to succeed at trading the markets. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, and I do teach a lot of ways to trade. The more ways you learn, the better you will become at trading the markets. And that's why I threw in 45 training videos. Number 1 way is a great way to trade. As you can see right here, perfect example of what the chart should look like for trading a great way to trade. It's about a 95% success rate. At least it is for me, because I follow the rules. Now there's another video in here, in red here. I threw in how to backtest using the trading simulator. So it's about 50 minutes long. It's a fairly long video, and this one right here is about 40 minutes. So there's 2 different ways that I teach how you can backtest over the weekend when the market is closed or shut down. And basically you can do hundreds of trades over the weekend and really speed up your learning curve. So I'm not going to go through everything else in here. Please put it on pause. If you have any questions, quite simple, pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. If you live too far, simple, just shoot me an email. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now I really do prefer Skype. All you got to do is click on this link, and we will have Skype connection. And through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session and show you the super trader or any system you want to see. I'll answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks, and keep in mind that there will be no obligation to you. Now if you click on this link right here, you'll see 35 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. So that just about wraps up this trading day and this video. And if you like the video, I'll repeat it one more time. Please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next video and trading day, happy trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.